Welcome to the Breaking the Silence podcast. I am your host, Arthur Nikki Nicole. Here I believe in winning together and creating a safe, supportive space for people to share their stories and start their healing journey. My passion is to help people confront hidden battles, embrace their truths, and take steps towards a more fulfilling life. Every episode is designed to break the silence on topics that often go unspoken, leading to conversations that uplift, inspire, and transform. Join me as we break the barriers and find strength through shared experiences, one story at a time. It's a new year. It is time for change. It is time to be that person that you deserve to be. But my question to you is, it's a new year. What you gonna do? As I wrap up an incredible season 4, I want to thank all of my amazing guests who have made this journey so special. And I also want to thank everybody that has supported me on this journey and watched these powerful episodes. From inspiring stories to powerful insights, your contributions have truly shaped this season. And I am so grateful for each and one of you. But the excitement doesn't stop here. Get prepared, get ready, as I gear up for season 5 launching in January 2025 with some even more incredible guests, fresh perspectives, and unforgettable moments. So stay tuned. I can't wait to bring you along for what's next.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kiki Ayuki. I just had an amazing podcast interview with Breaking the Silence. You can find them on any and every platform, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you go check them out. It was super genuine, super cool. I had an awesome time. Definitely a 10 out of 10. So just go give that a watch, like, and share, and comment. Thanks.
I'm always on mute. What's up, y'all? What's up? Happy New Year to everybody. We made it to 2025. So my question to you is, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? We made it to another year. It is time. Hey, sis, you're welcome, sis. Y'all make sure y'all follow the Blemish Beauty podcast, man. She about to be popping out with some more episodes on January 27th. That advertisement was amazing. Really, it was. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I had to share it. But we are at year 2025. Now, everybody always talking about, oh, it's a new year, a new me. Is it really a new you? Like, what are you gonna do this year differently than you did in 2024? What goals are you going to meet this year that you didn't meet last year? How are you gonna move this year? Are you really going to go forth and do everything that you said you were gonna do this year? Like, really think about that and let that marinate. Because when you know better, you do better, right? Sometimes we have to cut ties with people. We might have to do some uncomfortable things in our lives in order for us to get to where we're trying to be. But when you start realizing who you are and your why in this world and what you want to do in this world, and then you can start navigating life a little bit better because now you know why you're doing what you're doing. You know what direction you're going in. You've learned from all the mistakes that you made. But if you're not going to learn from anything that you did in 2024, then what you doing? What you doing? You're going backwards. You're steady looking back if you're not focusing on the right now and the future. And if you don't know who you are, if you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, then what are you doing? How are you going to be a new you in the new year? It's just going to be a new year and the old you. If you don't start making changes right now in your life to be the best version of yourself, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to let things go in your life, people, things, whatever you need to do in order for you to get to the next level in your life. Sis always says to me, everybody has expiration dates, sis. They really do. Everybody has expiration dates, and some things in your life you got to stop doing. You got to think about, okay, if you smoking cigarettes and that's affecting your health, then you're holding yourself back from being the best version of yourself. So what you got to do? You got to stop smoking cigarettes so you can be the best version of yourself. Sometimes we have to do things that we really don't want to do in order for us to be that person. So my question again is, it's a new year. What are you going to do? What are you going to change? I told my yep, stop smoking. She trying to throw that shot at me. Don't be trying to throw those shots. Don't be trying to throw those shots. Listen, I started smoking cigarettes years ago, right? Then I picked up the Black and Miles. Now, yes, I do need to stop smoking Black and Miles. I do. But just like anything, like I said, it's hard. It's hard to stop doing things that you've been doing for so long and you used to doing it. So if that's stopping you from being the best version of yourself, then yes, you got to stop doing certain things in order. You got to be uncomfortable. You got to be uncomfortable in order for you to be successful. And that's just true. Anything that you're trying to do in life, you know what I mean? Yes, detach yourself from things that's holding you down. And when you know what's holding you down and when you know what's stopping your growth and what's making you be stuck, then guess what? Once you release all that stuff, then you're going to move to the next level with ease. It's going to be easier for you to be the person that God created you to be in the first place. But you have to go through things in life. You have to deal with certain things in life in order for you to elevate to the next level. And that's okay because it's a part of the process. It's a part of the process. You just got to embrace it. That's it. Start showing up for yourself. Start showing up for yourself. And like I said, in the beginning of 2024, I had no clue what showing up for myself meant. I did not. I tell you until Coach Tammy came around and was like, how do you show up for yourself? What? Child, I don't know. So I had to step back and I had to reevaluate myself. I had to look at things that I was dealing with, people I was dealing with, just life in general, and start moving things around and shifting things in order for me to try to elevate to the next level. Sometimes we really don't want to let go of certain things, but sometimes it is necessary. I hope that everybody had a chance to look at the roundtable tonight, the compassion roundtable, about when letting go is necessary. That was such a powerful roundtable. And I thank you to everyone that participated in that roundtable. Thomas Barron, my sis Shira Renee is the host, Coach Tammy Nicole, Coach Shay Williams. Make sure y'all follow all of them. Amazing people, because I'm telling you that table got emotional at the end. And I was like, oh my goodness, my sensitive self. I just knew I was gonna cry. I just knew I was gonna cry on camera. But thank y'all so much for bringing such a powerful message to people and letting people know that it's okay to let go. It's okay. Sometimes we have to deal with certain things in our lives in order for us to elevate to the next level. And we got to be okay with that. We really do have to be okay with that. And sometimes we have to go through some things that we really don't want to go through. And we got to be okay with that. So it's a new year. But is it a new you? It's a new year. What are you going to do? If you have to write it down, take a picture of it, tell a friend, tell a family member, somebody, get somebody to hold you accountable for everything that you say you're going to do this year. I got somebody. I tell my sister in a minute, hey, I want to be this. I want to do this. She's like, well, do it. And I'd be like, I'm just telling you, now hold me accountable for what I said I'm going to do. If I tell you I'm going to do this, then tell me, hey, did you do such and such today? Or did you do whatever you need to do to get to that point? Hold me accountable for what I say I'm going to do in this year. So that's why I'm sharing everything I can with her so she can be like, hey, either she going to tell me to slow down or she going to tell me to do it. One of the two. But either way, somebody besides me got to know what I'm trying to do. So this year, make this year the best year yet and stop just saying it. Stop saying this my year. This gonna be the best year yet. Stop saying it and start moving in the direction that God already prepared for you. You keep rewriting the story. Stop rewriting your story. Change the narrative in your life. Do the things that God already wanted you to do probably years ago, and you kept stunting your growth. You kept saying, not now, not now. Oh, it's not my time. Everything in life is on God's timing. Yes, it is. But sometimes we can turn back the time in our own lives because we keep taking another direction. We keep putting different destinations in the GPS. Stop taking the wrong turns in your life and start taking the right turns in your life. It's time for you to start doing the things in your life that you're supposed to be doing. Exactly, sis. God's already at the finish line. He's at the finish line. He's waiting on you. He's waiting on you to get there. Just start walking. Listen, if you got to start walking, if you got to crawl. Everybody in life, kids, as a baby, what's the first thing you do as a baby? You crawl, right? So if you got to crawl before you walk, then walk before you run. Do what you got to do. Just don't stop. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody stop you from getting you where you need to be. Not where you want to be, where you need to be. But everything in your life starts with you. Everything. You're the first person that sees you in the morning, right? Tell yourself, listen, I'm going to be the better version of myself today. No matter what happens today, no matter what happens in my life today, everything that goes on in this day going to be positive. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. Invest in yourself. If there's a skill that you need to perfect whatever you're trying to do in your life, invest in yourself. Take yourself to the next level. Because nobody's going to work harder for you than you, right? Exactly. You can pause, you can pivot, but just don't stop. Just don't stop. God didn't put you here for you to just be like, all right, well, I made a mistake. Oh, okay, I failed, but I guess I won't do that no more. No, he wants you to keep going. You have to keep going. You're gonna fail. That's just like when you first started riding a bicycle. What happened? Or you learn how to skate for the first time. I know everybody fail. Okay, because I know I failed. I got on skates for the first time. I failed. I tried to ride that bicycle without training wheels. I failed. But guess what we did? We got right back up. Life is the same way, y'all. It's the same way. When you fall as an adult, get back up. It's okay. Just apply that ointment. Apply it. That's what we did as kids. We failed in what we did. We put some Neosporin on it. Our mama put a Band-Aid on it so it can heal over time. So it's going to be okay. It's just temporary. The pain, it's going to be painful. Trust me. It's going to be painful, but you will get over it and it will heal eventually. The scar may be there, but that scar is a reminder of the lessons that you learned along the way. That's it. Exactly. Motivation is the key overall for growth for yourself. And you know what? Everybody in your life, you can take feedback from people and you know, it's okay to take feedback. But when you know who you are, you know where you're going. So you can take the feedback of others, but you have to know genuinely who you are Because if you don't know who you are, the negative things that people say about you, you're going to start believing that negative things that people say about you because you don't know who you are. Don't let the negative talk affect your journey, and stop talking negative to yourself. Start pumping positive thoughts into yourself, positive affirmations into yourself. Start telling yourself, you know what? I can do this. I know I can, and I will do this. It starts with you. And I say that all the time. It starts with you. If you don't believe in yourself, why do you expect somebody else to believe in you? If you don't believe in yourself. So listen, it's a new year. It's a new day. It's a new 300 and now 64 days tomorrow. A chance, y'all. A chance to turn your life around. Don't let 2024 define who you are today in 2025. That's okay. You went through what you went through last year for a reason. This is a new year. Literally the same you. It's the same you, but it's a new year and a new chance and a new opportunity to be better than you was not years ago, but just yesterday. A new chance. And if you start looking at every day as a new day to be a better version of yourself, and you start utilizing those 24 hours to be better than you was the day before, when you start stacking that on top of each other, you winning. Because that means every single day you're getting better and better and better. Don't let nobody dictate your future. Don't let nobody define who you are based off your past. Nobody knows your life but you. Only person that knows where your life is going to go and can predict that or tell somebody where it's going is God, and God only. So that's the opinion you should be worried about when it comes from this day forth. God's opinion of you is the only opinion that matters. And as long as you start seeing things like that in your life, then watch your life just take off and start running. Watch. Because you're not going to be concerned about what people say about you. You're not going to be concerned about what people do to you. You're going to still be able to keep moving because you know that the only opinion that matters to you is God. New year, same you, but what you going to do about it? Start thinking about what you're going to do this year and write it down. If you got to get dry erase boards like me, I got about 7, 8 dry erase boards that I write on all the time. If you got to write a quote on the board to remind you of where you've been, where you're going, where you came from, do it. If you got to say a prayer in the morning to get your day going, if you got to just speak positivity in your life every day to get your day going, do what you have to do to get yourself where you want to be, where you need to be. It's time out. It's time out, as my sister says, the time out for the shenanigans. It's time for you to start focusing on you. It's time for you to start showing up for yourself. It's time for you to set those boundaries, not only for other people, but for yourself too. It's time for you to know that no is a complete sentence. Okay? It's a complete sentence. Start practicing that. And I'm preaching to myself too. No. 2 letters is so hard for people to say. It's been hard for me to say for years, but I tell you what, in 2025, those 2, that word right there, no. And it's okay. You don't give no explanations of why you say no. It's no. And when you learn the art of using no, then your life is going to shift in so many ways. You're going to be like, I should have been telling them people no. I should have been doing it. Because I'd have been further than I am now if I would have just told them no. And it's okay to say no. But don't let this year go by. Don't let another year go by, another 365 days go by without being the best version of yourself. Don't let another year go by without reaching all the goals that you wanted to reach 10 years ago. Don't let another year go by without showing up for yourself. Don't let another year go by without letting others dictate who you are. Find out who you are this year. Find out who your why is this year. Why are you doing what you're doing? Because if you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, then how you expect to get where you're going? If you don't know who you are, how do you expect to get where you're going? It's time for you to create your own roadmap for your life and start executing every turn by turn. You need to know where you're going and how you're going to get there. And you need to create a formula in your life so you can make sure that you get there and on time. I'm counting on you to be the best version of yourself this year. Time is ticking. You know how today could be the first day of the year, and then next thing you know, we're celebrating Christmas. So I will see you in 365 days to find out what you actually did. And I'm asking you the same question. I'm going to say it's a new year. Same you. What you going to do this year? But then I'm going to add in there, what did you do in 2025 to change the course of your life? And I'm going to see if you're going to have a different answer then. So until next time, y'all continue to be great. Continue to allow God to move in your life the way that he wants. And you continue to be the best version of yourself. And today, make today and tomorrow coming the best day yet. And start off by speaking that positivity over your life. Tell yourself, you know what, self? It's going to be a good day. Self, we're going to get through this day the best way we know how. And with God, guess what? Anything and everything is possible. But everything starts with who? You. So let's hit the pavement running. If you fall, just get the ointment, get the bandage, and guess what? Over time, you will heal. So until next time, y'all stay inspired, stay encouraged, stay prayerful.
Hey y'all, it's your favorite Jersey girl, Cheryl Renee. You may be asking why I got these headphones on, and that's because I just did an episode with Author Nikki and the Breaking the Silence podcast. I enjoyed myself. It's always a vibe with Author Nikki, and I encourage you to join the vibe. So make sure that you book your appearance with Author Nikki and the Breaking the Silence podcast. You won't be disappointed. I promise you. Until next time, spread love, show grace, shine bright.
Thanks for watching another episode of Breaking the Silence. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.